Hey kids, it's time for another exciting episode of KWJUDAS.
Whatever the cost, whatever the deal, I'm looking for something real. I don't wanna just on the surface. It's gotta be a deeper kind of feel. Moving through life, observer says it's not with the greatest of ease.
Well, that was Una Vez Mas here on KWJUDAS Gumption City Radio. Thank you all for joining us. Tonight, we are working with some extremely technical difficulties, and we're going to try and get through it. Why don't you introduce yourself there for us?
Hey, this is Dharma. I'm the guy in Una Vez Mas that made this event to give you some of our recordings. We just heard Hold On to Love. And yeah, it is strange right now that Judas and I are communicating by phone and messenger and somehow trying to make this work because sometimes a little distance is too much to cover the way life goes, and I couldn't make it in person down to the studio in Orem, so I'm calling in from Ogden.
Yeah, he's good. What, like, that's like an hour 20-minute drive.
Yeah, about right. Hour 10, 15. So
And we're
just found
technically,
myself in a busy time right now, and I've got to catch a flight to see my family for a week tomorrow morning. And glad to be here over the phone, though.
Where are you going tomorrow?
I'm going to fly out to Boston, and my folks and my brother are up in Maine. So I'm going to go up there and do all kinds of things. See actually a couple of concerts by one of my new favorite bands. They happen to be in town in Portland 2 nights. I get to see Goose.
I have never heard of
And okay, yeah, that's a newer jam band. It's out there in the vein of like Fish or Widespread Panic.
Oh,
they're
one
fantastic.
Of those kind of bands.
Yeah,
the hippie stuff.
You got it.
You can't deny it, though. It's good for the brains, though. Good for the muscles. Good for the soul.
Hey, if it's okay if I brought on another band member. He's actually a former band member, but hey, he just wanted to join in too. He's an active musician in the Ogden community.
Oh,
yep.
Is he there?
So, yeah, Marco. So Marco is here as well. Marco Buenrostro.
What am I supposed to say? I don't get it. I've never been interviewed before. Is this fucking weird? Hello?
Hello. What do you do in the band?
I just play the drums.
That's good. I used to play drums for a little while till I fucked up my leg. How long you been playing?
Since I was like 13 years old, and I'm about to be 31 this November.
Damn. So how long you guys been in this band?
Yeah, so this is a interesting case because Marco's a former drummer of the Crystal Magnetics, and so when you hear "Hold On to Love" that was just played, he has drummed on that song, but not on the recording you just heard. So we've used a couple different drummers, and so Marco is here right now just to say what's up, but he's not currently our drummer. He still jam with us sometimes, and he's still like a big supporter of our group, and I love playing with Marco. So he's got his own project as well too, and if he gets a chance to go on your podcast, you could probably spend a whole hour focusing on his music alone. Is Vibrant Kiss.
What's the name of the
That's
project?
his project.
Vibrant Kiss?
Yeah, why don't you tell him about it, Marco?
That project is like I already killed it, so it doesn't like exist anymore. But I ran it from like No, it's just the music I play isn't really that popular in this state.
Right.
It's like very noisy. I utilize like 13 pedals and stuff like that. So
noise stuff is fun. I dig that sort of shit.
I don't know. It's kind of hard out here in Ogden, man.
I've met a lot of weird bands in Ogden.
I don't know about that, man.
But they're not around anymore.
One, to be honest.
So I can't really cite any that are current, unfortunately. Any weird bands out in the Ogden area, please leave a comment below.
No, but I still have like some of that old stuff online, but like I just put it like I guess like the hiatus for a while.
Right. What was the name of that project again?
So it's Vibrant Kiss, but it's vibrant with a Y instead of an I.
Word. And we also had the Crystal Magnetics. Why don't we kind of explain the correlation of that band to this band?
Right. Yeah, Crystal Magnetics formed between me and the girl I was seeing at the time. My girlfriend became one of our singers, lead singer, and I was the front guy and writing the music. And we had a couple of drummers move through. Marco was one of them. And then we had Bud Garcia join us, and he brings sort of a different element to the music. He's more old school, more into your classic rock and Stones and Bob Dylan. So he would learn all the original songs the best he could, and also wanted to do some covers. So that was the Crystal Magnetics at the time. As it turns out, sometimes with artistic differences being what they are, Bud wanted to take a different direction, and he also had to deal with some health issues for a while that were keeping him down and not able to really play and stand up and do a whole kind of performance. So our climax as a band was playing in the fall of 2022 with Bud and Zach on drums. And now through a little period of just letting things coalesce, Bud is now ready to join again, and Zach is back on drums again, but we're not using Sally as a lead singer for this project. So I'm doing more singing with Bud, and that's why we call it Una Vez Mas, because we're all giving it one more try, one more
Right.
time.
But you're both still active bands, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be
Yeah,
having
and
the Crystal
I'm-
Magnetics on later on this season.
Yeah, we look forward to that for the Halloween episode. We will be happy to talk about some paranormal experiences and some of the songs that contribute to that. The Junkie Ghost song, especially, is cool. We look forward to it. So we'll see you again and your listeners in October
Word.
with a few different faces or voices for a podcast. Yep.
Well,
So if you want to go ahead and roll the next song, and let's see
yeah,
what else you can play from Una Vez Mas.
let's get into some more music. This is Una Vez Mas here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio. Yep, it's a real radio station. We're 87.9 FM if you can actually get it in your area. So, this is Una Vez Mas on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
Sitting on the porch, enjoying the view, and sitting there and thinking of you. Oh boy. The pain is peeling off the corners of my house. I got a funny little feeling when the weather goes south. Oh boy. Doors are creaking and squeaking when I close them. I got two wool socks to keep my toes in. Oh boy. Oh boy, I've still got a long way to run. Oh boy, I'm gonna have me some fun. Oh boy, you better watch your step. Oh boy. journey with the Crystal Magnetic.
Okay, that was Swimming Far From Shore here on KWJUDAS from Una Vez Mas. Thank you all for being with us tonight. How you guys doing?
Hey, thanks again for having us. Good, good.
Thanks for making it happen, even despite all the ridiculousness and the technical difficulties. Man, we just barely got started on season 9. So we've been doing this for 9 years now. And this is like the 3rd episode into season 9. And it's just been one catastrophe after another that we've had to deal with. We haven't had a normal episode so far. So
Yeah.
this
Well,
one is
what can
no
we
exception.
say? We're not a normal band.
And this is not a normal show. So I guess that's okay. So you guys said that you had some stuff going on at Kamikaze's. That is my favorite place up in Ogden for sure, and I think it's the shit that they made a venue out of a church. It's something that I've always dreamt of doing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's actually like 3 blocks from where we have our music studio and rehearsal space.
Word.
It's in my house, and I live on the same street as Adams, down the block, down the hill from Kamikaze. So we love to see those people coming together there on kind of a regular Thursday night open mic, open stage, and you've got some talent there that usually they'll have a drum set up there, and Marco's one of the people that would step up and not be afraid to get on the drums. In fact, Marco, what happened last week to your finger?
I actually broke my finger in like the middle of our set, and I didn't notice my pinky was broken until Dharma bought me a beer, and I was like,
Really?
"Oh crap, dude, my finger's broken."
It was actually broken, like the bone.
Yeah, it's crooked.
Yep, he has not put a cast on it, but he probably should get that looked at.
You didn't do anything
So
about
this is
it?
one of the casualties of drumming. And mind you, he's not like a heavy metal drummer or something, but Marco's an exciting drummer, and people have said that when he does jam with us at Kamikazes, that he's like a fresh element in the band. They maybe got a little bored of listening to me and Sally because we'd be doing kind of the same repertoire and more driven by Sally, and then Marco jumped in and brought something that was really energetic. Um, and the funny thing is that he calls himself even not a real drummer. He's
Oh,
really saying he's more of a guitarist usually and a songwriter, but he's a
right.
hell of a drummer. I don't know where he got it from, but this dude hails from Southern California and has Mexican blood and Spanish blood, and he's got a great feel for the rhythms of our music. So love playing with Marco. Kamikazes is fun. Um, It also happens to be the place where I first met Bud Garcia when he came to one of those nights, and I don't think he was even intending to play music at all that night. He just came, and I was introduced by another big um, mover of the Ogden music community, a guy named Ron Atencio. He used to run Mojo's. You might have heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of. Never
Mojo's
been.
right in Ogden since many years back has been a all ages music club coffee shop, but doesn't exist anyway. But Ron still exists.
Ah.
So Ron introduced me to Bud, and we sat and talked about music as we checked out the guys on stage and things. I told him I'd like to start getting up there more, but I needed someone to play guitar with me. So that's where Bud and I made a friendship and decided that he could try out with, at the time it was the Crystal Magnetics. That's where that all began.
And is he in both Crystal Magnetics and Una Vez Mas?
No, so as of right now, he's not in the Crystal Magnetics lineup. And what we've done lately with the Crystal Magnetics has been the Saturday open jams we started at the Lamp. The Lamplight is literally on the same block as Kamikazes. It's just not known as a music venue in the same way at all. It's more of a sports and day drinkers bar, but pool tables and stuff. But we set up
I kind of
our
like
little
places
music
like that.
stage there on Saturday afternoons and host any musicians to come and jump in with us and have like an open format. If they're up to the task, they play with us, and they can also get their own solo spot too, like an open mic.
That's pretty badass. Do you guys advertise that?
Yeah, we advertise it. Yeah, it's in the street magazine and so forth, the Ogdenite.
Word.
on Facebook under Crystal Magnetics. We about the name Crystal Magnetics officially is without the, so we dropped the article to make it kind of just a two-word band name sound cleaner. So that's
Crystal
the.
Magnetics.
I'll sometimes slip up and say the Crystal Magnetics, but officially it's Crystal Magnetics. And by the way, it's spelled Cristal, like the French champagne.
Is it specifically in reference to champagne?
Yeah, it is, because I guess you could say drinking a little booze was kind of normal for us during rehearsals, and we always just enjoyed having a drink together while we play. So that's something we wanted to be part of our image.
And
we don't support, so to speak, irresponsible alcoholic drinking, but we do get our gigs in bars. So it's good to be, I think, friendly to the concept of a little imbibing of champagne. Why not? Yeah.
And that's your drink, huh? The Crystal champagne.
Well,
You drink that at every
I'll go.
practice?
I'll go. Probably save that question for when we do exclusively the Crystal Magnetics later in October.
For
Kind of
sure.
talk about that, the name, what that means, and stuff. But let's play some more tunes by Una Vez Mas and what we're currently doing. We've got recordings that you're hearing. Some come from a live venue. What we did was Zach, our drummer, gave us an opportunity to do a fundraiser. He put it together. It happened to be on his 21st birthday, and he put it together to make a huge donation to the Best Friends Pet Rescue down in
Nice.
southern Utah. So all the proceeds, we sold $15 tickets, and all the proceeds went to support that cause. So we call it the Best Friends Benefit, and those are the live recordings that you're hearing. It's the same lineup and if you're just tuning in, try not to get confused, but it can be confusing, because that at the time was the Crystal Magnetics playing, but it's the same lineup with Will and Zach on drums and Buddy and me, and that would be now known as Una Vez Mas.
Right. Well, yeah, like you said, let's get into some more music there and wrap things up, because the way that we're doing this, it's awkward. It's awkward. I feel weird. I feel off center. But we have upcoming a song called Denial. Is there any kind of story or anything behind this?
Sure, let's do Denial. Yeah, every time we play that song, it comes out a little different, because it's sort of a channel to express what I'm going through in life that week or that day when we're playing it. And the first verse is always the same, and it's printed on the back of our T-shirts, just like you'll hear it. But then verse 2, I'll improvise on something that just hits me, just like any struggle in life, because that's what denial is about. It's about when you feel like the odds are against you and something's not going your way, and you're getting denied socially in situations, or denied a job. It could be denied a loan. There's so many ways to interpret that concept of denial. So also the flip side is that if we are denying, then we're not in a healthy place. We're practicing denial. That's obviously a pop psych term that you hear a lot. So I wrote the song to mean both ways. Don't be in denial. And we all go through denial. So let's roll it.
This is Denial by Una Vez Mas here on KWJUDAS Gumption City Radio. Thank you all for joining us.
Can we still make it to the liquor store tonight? miracle that I'm making through the door. But this is Utah, so you gotta drink it warm. That's denial. Ooh, denial. That's denial. 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 When the light grows real soft on the Ogden Mountains, you're looking for a place to cool off in the shade. You go down to the Ogden River, 17th Street, you got it made. But you get to the water and you're finding some trash. There's some homeless dudes up the street lurking in bushes. What are you gonna do when you go into the river? There's fishing line catching on your legs and feet. Well, there's only one thing to do. Don't be in denial. You gotta take that trash and pull it out. Don't be in denial. Everybody gets denied sometimes. It's no crime. It's no crime. If it has not yet happened to you, just waiting for the drop of the other shoe. The rhythm section and Foxy Silver. You're trying to get too far, and they won't let you see your kids. They won't hold up in court, it doesn't matter what you did. Try to imagine names all the time that you cried. They say it's good to get what's out inside. Denial. Denial. Denied access to a fair education. Denied affordable housing. Denied a business loan that you really need. Denied. The doggies denied a home. You can do something now. Give a donation to the Best Friends Society. Sound equipment to make this happen today. Bud's got the PA. Special thank you for that. Special. physical be, emotional be, spiritual be, intellectual be, spiritual be, emotional be, emotional be, unemotional be. Well, I'm not asking much, I'm just asking for everything. Spiritual needs to let my heart beat. I ain't asking much, I'm just asking for everything. Moving
Well, that was a bad day here on KWJUDAS from Una Vez Mas. We're coming to the closing end of the hour. But before we go, we're not going to do a cartoon this time just because, well, we have so many technical difficulties. I can't even say it straight. Sorry, kids. We're gonna superimpose a aww. But before we go, is there anything you guys want to plug? Any upcoming shows?
Yeah. All right. So we'll be playing an event in Ogden that's known as the Yard Sale. It's happened biannually, I think twice a year. The next one we're doing July 21st on a Sunday. It's a nice outdoor, beautiful little venue called the Oasis Garden on Monroe Boulevard in Ogden. This is free and open to the public. There are going to be probably dozens of vendors there and a couple food trucks and possibly another band yet. I don't know. I just ran into the organizer and just told her a couple days ago we'd be willing to play it. And so we're just now announcing that.
Awesome.
July 21st, Sunday afternoon in Ogden, probably sometime around 3 to 5 p.m. You can catch us over there at the Oasis Garden.
Hell yeah. Is there any websites?
If you want to hear more of us online, if you're streaming anything,
yeah, where do we find your music?
Go to soundclick.com/Crystal Magnetics. That's where you'll find it because we, formerly known as Crystal Magnetics. We're on there under that, soundclick.com.
Anything for Una Vez Mas?
Yeah, and we haven't launched that as under that name yet. So
all good.
People would have to look under /Crystal Magnetics.
Well, this is at least a good platform to, get started. And also, before we say goodbye, we are going to close with this last song, Good to Go.
All right. You're going to hear our drummer, Zach, doing a vocal on this one. Zach on the lead, and it's a cover song. Enjoy.
Thank you for being with us despite all the technical difficulties. And thank you all for listening out there on this lovely evening. This is KWJUDAS, Una Vez Mas, Gumption City Radio.
What it takes to get where
we'd like to thank you for joining us on yet another exciting and exclusive episode of KWJUDAS on Gumption City Radio. We now turn you back to our regularly scheduled Gumption City programming. Oh.